Hello. Uh, I am back again with another Saturday expedition into Spiritfarer, and hopefully we will be able to remember what was going on last time and also remember the key combinations. I found that remembering the commands very important, also harder than one might expect, especially when you're switching between multiple games with slightly different interfaces and only playing some of them once a week. And you're also, not as great at memory as you once were. So hopefully, okay, yes, I turned on the microphone and game should be coming through, hopefully. And with luck, everything is going okay. Very few dropped frames. Uh, Please let me know of any problems, as I've tried to remember what on earth we were doing. What were we doing? Whoops, that's not it. Okay, I've completely forgotten all of my key combinations. The ones that work for Stardew Valley do not work here. This is embarrassing. Okay, seriously, there we go. Excellent. And anyone I need to stop actually trying to jump or sit on the sofa. Right. And it is too dark to navigate, so let's go take a look at our crops. And okay, excellent. And coffee. Ooh, we have coffee now. Yes. And I believe that's flax. I'm not sure exactly, but let's see. I think more coffee, because you always need more coffee or tea. Do more corn, simply because we like corn as well. And then go check on the garden plot. Whoops. And try not to fall off the actual, building. Where the hell am I going? And we need to... Okay. Yay, we have carrots. And we'll plant a turnip. There. Need to water. And after more carrots, yay! And I keep forgetting I have to hold down the E in order to actually pull things out. Otherwise, they just, who is it? Stella, just basically squats there, which is not an elegant sort of pose for anyone. But hey, good for their flexibility, at least. So, oh my, kind of missed the ladder there a bit. And shall we go see Gwen, or as we also call them, Bryn? Oh, okay, those were cucumber slices. I was a bit concerned. Well, there's not much. This is kind of a waste of space here, Gwen. At least put some furnishings down. Something. I mean, I appreciate the lofted bed, but you need something in your living space, honestly. Shall we do a bit of fishing? Let's see if we remember the fishing combination. Maybe, maybe not. Will we break the line? Probably. And, good. Yes, excellent. Ha! Ooh, a message in a bottle. I have no idea what to do with that. But perhaps we'll find out at some point. Or be reminded. It's entirely possible that I've already been told how to do it, or how to use a message in a bottle, and have just forgotten. And yes, we broke the fishing line. Fabulous. So good at that. Yes, that is my gaming specialty, basically. I suck at platforming, but breaking fishing lines, yes, that is where I truly shine. Excellent. Well, that's good. I don't think we've caught a mackerel before. And who was it? Gwyn refuses to eat the same thing twice, which causes a slight problem with catering when you're on a ship in the middle of the afterlife and you have no idea where the nearest grocery store is. I don't want to break. Come on, come on, come on. Thank you. Oh, a squid. Fabulous. Now, see, if this were Stardew Valley, I would be in great shape because I desperately need squid in my Stardew Valley game. My current one, at least. I have several Stardew Valley things going at the same time, but currently I'm trying to accumulate a lot of fish ponds, which is irrelevant for the purposes of this game, but still it's very much on my mind. Ooh. And we have rain. Fabulous. And good stretchies. And boop. And boop. And there we go. We are... Oh, that's right. We're supposed to ring the bell in the morning to wake people up. Because apparently... I don't know... Oh yes, it was Gwen who told us that we had to ring the bell and be the obnoxious sort of alarm clock for everyone. So, I took a look at your blueprint station. It's nice, I suppose. But you know what would make it even greater? More plans, bigger buildings, better pencils, spreadsheets. I'm just saying. I'm sure Albert at Albert Shipyard could help you out. New request, the drawing board. Do we want to go back to Albert? Do we have enough money? We can go back and look and see exactly. Let's see. We are here. Who is this? Quartz Dragon. Don't know that we need that. Let's see. Ooh, who's that? I mean, the map is very pretty. Okay, there's Albert Shipyard. Alright, let's go here. The map is very pretty, but it's not very helpful for me to remember such things. To remember the layout and where things are. It's just not set up for the way my brain happens to organize information. But it's a very, very pretty map. And might as well go to the crates on the way to Albert's. And then we will go see if anybody else needs anything and do some random jumps just for the hell of it. Sprout! There seems to be quite a few new faces aboard. I like it, don't get me wrong. I just don't want you to forget about your old Uncle Atul. You know me, I'm Mr. Personality. I can get along with anyone, anywhere, anytime. I just didn't think I'd have to make new friends at my age. You don't have to worry. I'll be alright. Sorry I even brought it up. Ooh, passive aggressive there. I'll just go stand on the edge of the boat and take in the splendor, you know? And I know my voice is straying already, but so please just bear with me. I try, but it's never mind. My voices are never going to be consistent. Hopefully, no bugs will fly in my mouth. That's no fun. Okay, so we've got passive aggressive here. Atul. Uncle Atul. Oh, why? I did not mean. Okay. There we go. That's what we meant. Oh, sad. We're going to hug you. Hug the snake fiend. Oh, you're sweet. Oh, you're sweet. Let's see. I'm not even going to attempt to do a snaky voice on that. So, okay. Oh, starving. Okay. Okay, so yes, we should probably give them food. We have nothing to give them. All right. We wish to go into the kitchen and, let's see, cook recipes. All right, we would like to, all right, we shall perhaps, let's see. Okay, we will just cook the carrot and hope that that snake friend will actually enjoy it. And then we need to water the garden and the thingy. And we also need to collect our stuff from the crates, which we will do in a moment as soon as the carrots are done. Oh, screw it. I will just... What? Yes, I know. Stella, can you hear my stomach? It's restless. Yes, I'm working on it. Do you have a little something for me? Yes, I am working on it, dude. Give me a freaking chance. Because I am not... I'm perhaps ever so slightly overwhelmed here. Yes, especially with the smoke coming from the kitchen. Thank you. Okay. Yes, let's try not to set the entire boat on fire. Grilled veggies. Let's hope Snake Friend likes grilled veggies. Oh. Well, never mind. We gave them berries instead. All right. And they seem to like that, so that's good. Oh, thank you. Yes, I didn't mean that. Let me get out of here. Nope, we want to go up. Okay, those mouth sounds that you were making, Snake Friend, a little bit distracting. And what are these guys? And then we shall go get the crates and then head back to Albert the Sharks. And that's another character whose voice I have completely forgotten. So, who knows? Okay. There we go. And, okay. Yay. That's quartz. Okay. Okay. Sorry. One of these days I will remember that in order to dive, you press down and then jump, and not jump and then down, because that jumping and down simply creates a small leap in the water, which is not at all what we are going for. And there we go. And okay, did we? Yes. Stella, I've been thinking about Father recently. When he left with Doug, I didn't feel anything. No sorrow, no hate, no relief. Nothing. Didn't really matter to me. But it mattered to you. You spent 3 days crying in Aunt Petunia's room. I bought you 3 sisters and gave you that damn oversized sweater I had knitted a month prior. Mum was appalled, but you felt better. I've long wondered why you were so sad. And the best I could come up with is that you were sad in my stead, feeling things I couldn't feel myself. Okay. And, well, alright, not sure what to do with that information, except that Stella has perhaps some emotional blockage. What Stella? Not Stella. I keep calling Gwen Stella. Dear person. What? A snack would be great right about now. All right. Um. Thanks. I love it. Okay, so apparently Gwen can eat the same thing, just not 2 times in a row, because I swear I've given them veggies before. And yes, I noticed that the whatever food you give Gwen immediately turns into cake, which is rather good. Oh, and apparently I just gave them more. Okay. All right. I did not mean to do that, but that's okay. We're all good. Oh, I'm going to start us on our way to Albert's so that we can do the upgrade. And again, sorry about the choppy mouse motion. I literally have about this much space for using my mouse, so it requires a lot of dragging back and forth. And for some reason, we are not getting the game image, are we? Well, fuckity boo. I just noticed that. Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Well. Okay, why? Why are you being so obnoxious? Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, this is why I mark my streams as mature, because when confronted with ridiculous, ridiculous things like this, then I do tend to swear. Okay. So we've got stream Y. And properties, no properties available. Alright, 5. On the fly, fix. Why do we have this? Okay. I apologize. 1 moment, please. Oh! But I did actually plan ahead. I have a technical difficulties screen. We will be right back. So sorry. Okay. I think once I move back to the other monitor, yes. Okay. At least according to OBS, we should have game image now, which I have found helps a lot. Uh, yes, having fun is the most important thing. Also, having video and/or audio of your game also helps. I've found every stream I do, there's at least one horrible technical issue. Oh, usually my fault. Usually it's I forget to turn on the microphone. Oh, you had to restart from the beginning because of a game-breaking glitch. Oh my. Oh, that's what the new update was for then, I bet. Because I had to download the update before I started this evening. Oh, oh, you have a sad part. Oh, it's happened. Oh, yeah, I've been kind of waiting for the sadness to hit. Um, I mean, it's a very cozy game so far because I'm not terribly far along. And as you can tell, my navigation skills are not particularly great within the game. But still, I like it, but I don't really fully trust the game not to break my heart. And also not to break my fishing lines. Ooh. Oh, a valuable necklace. I have not gotten one of those before. And we are currently on our way back to Albert's for the second time to, ooh, okay, we have someone who wants to speak to us, and we will do that as soon as we finish killing this poor fish. Okay, excellent. And, hello. Okay, well I was not expecting that. I did jump down and it didn't work. Okay. Okay, I think that was probably a peddler of some sort. Um, yeah. Okay. Yes, that's good. Yeah, I think I would have probably loved him too, but apparently I screwed up by jumping in the water. And now he's gone. Um, like I said, I'm not playing the game terribly well, but it will at least perhaps make you feel better about your gaming skills. I'm just basically horribly embarrassing myself with all of this. But, oh, we seem to be at Albert's place. And one of these days I will remember, when going down the rope ladder, to move out of the way so that Daffodil does not sit on my face. I'm really bad about that as well. Yeah, basically, any ridiculous mistakes that can be made, I'm gonna make them. Stella! I've been getting your mail here for the past month. I'm not a post office. You need to add a mailbox to your boat. If I get one more letter filled with glitter, I'll lose it. Because glitter is, of course, the herpes of the crafts world. I'm warning you. You might be a customer, but I reserve the right to yell at you. Fair enough. Get it done. Okay. Oh, okay. Wrong thing. I heard they just fired an employee at the popcorn factory. Oh god, this is going to be a pun, isn't it? He was a good worker, but... they found him sleeping on the cob. Oh, good lord. Okay. But we respect his craft. Okay. So we're going to try to actually do some upgrades now. So we need hobbyist. That's the next one. Ooh. We don't we don't have nearly enough for that. And we don't have nearly enough for that. We have the materials. Okay, but we need to go get Glim, which requires, if I recall correctly, going to the jellyfish. And so we will go see Jellyfish Heaven, and I remembered to get out of the way of Daffodil for once. Yay me. It's too dark to navigate, and so I'm going to go see, there we go. Okay, jump down. Can I actually jump down properly this time? Nope. Okay. Hello. I keep jumping into the water. And can I interact with you at all? Okay. Onion. Onion Man. We're not going to... Can I talk to Onion Man at all? How am I supposed to jump on the platforms? Because I cannot. I know, it's very frustrating. The dogs are speaking to me. I agree. It's very frustrating. Tilly. Come here, sweetie. Tilly, it's okay. Good girl. Good boy. Yes. Good puppies. So sorry about that. Jump. Okay. Okay. Jump. And perhaps jumping. Oh! Great. Ah, there we go. Thank you. Okay. Much, much better. Thank you so much. Hello there, young lady. I guess you must be the new Spiritfarer. Happy to make your acquaintance. I'm Francis. You can say I'm a sort of wandering merchant. Yes. Oh, your dog does the same thing? Yeah, I have two. So they sort of egg each other on, unfortunately. They're usually very calm, and I try to pick times that are not around their meal times, but best laid plans of mice and streamers, playing oft a glay, especially when the neighbors walk by the door. See, I'm very fond of things. Objects, curios, tchotchkes. I just buy everything. Simply put, I will buy anything you don't want anymore. I'm sure you've come across a few valuable treasures already. Necklace, I believe. So tell me, what is it you want to part with? Alright, so let's see. Okay, I did not realize that we could actually sell the shoes. Old carpet should be sold. Okay, I appreciate it when they actually say things should be sold, because otherwise I have a tendency to hoard items. And okay, and let us sell the ring, and sell the necklaces, and sell the ring. Okay. Ooh, I have a lot more things than I thought. Wow. Okay. And so do we have anything? No, we don't need anything here. Okay, close and see what they have to sell. Odd seed. Intriguing. 500? Why not? I'm curious. Okay, so errands? We have no errands. Let's see. Okay. I'm immensely chipper to see a dynamic young lady being so hard at work. Not that Karen wasn't a true professional, but his manners were, well, a bit cold, if you know what I mean. And he kept everything he found What a pity. But you're here now. Huzzah, if I dare say. Oh, and don't fret, budding mariner. If ever needed, old Francis will never be too far. But don't let me be an impediment to your appetite for adventure. Go on, set sail, little blue jacket. What is a blue jacket? I know what a blue stocking is. Okay, perhaps it's a fish. Perhaps it's a type of onion. I have no idea. But I'm assuming it's complimentary, or at least neutral. So we are done with Mr. Onionhead, Francis, and let's see, we now... Oh, that's right, we're supposed to do that. The drawing board, we should be able to do... I think we should be able to do the drawing board upgrade now. But again, move out of the way of Daffodil. Poor Daffodil, so long-suffering. Okay, can we do the upgrade now? Yes. Yes, we can. Fabulous. Ta-da! And... Alright. Your laugh is a little bit hearty, my friend. And off we go. And I don't quite know... Let's see. Oh! Wrong way. And there we go. Let's see. Ooh, improve. Interesting, I have not done that before. Okay, build. So, we have field, garden, kitchen, loom. Ooh. Cool. Okay, so we need 1 maple log and 6 quartz. And foundry. For metal, we need a whole bunch of coal and a whole bunch of oak planks. And, let's see, sawmill, that's much less vital. Don't have any new things here, and we don't have any new things there. Alright, so, we have improved it. Probably Uncle Aton will have something to say about that. But, let's see, we now need to go to the new place that was marked on the map. Oh, yes, there we go. I believe it was this. Quartz Dragon. And then let's go see if anybody has anything. Oh wait, I think I needed to water. Yes, I need to water some plants. And boom. And I'd like to get some more seeds to have some more variety of what we're growing, but presumably that will come in time. Ooh, I like how we slide down the ladders. How are you doing? And okay, yes, I always forget when. Okay, okay, drooling Atom disturbs me. I think possibly he's asleep, or meant to be asleep at least, but it just worries me. He does not look happy or well. And we're going to do the little... Nope. Ooh. Just enjoying the view here a bit. And someone... Ooh. Oh, someone went up this... I'm going banana. Oh, I'm going... Ah! You're going bananas on this ship. I'm going bananas on this ship. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay. I don't have anything to do. I've got the surplus of energy. I need to get my hands busy. can you do me a solid? You've always been my favorite niece, you know that. I think I need a place to focus that energy. And a sawmill. Yeah. You're just missing some other key components. We're missing a hell of a lot of the key components. Materials. Which I'm sure you can find on nearby islands. I'm counting on you to help me out. I'm sure you don't want your old uncle to sleep on the deck, right? Okay. Alright, fine. Okay, we can do that. Although I'm not hugely excited by making a sawmill, but okay. Whatever. We are still on our way to the quartz place, and at least I think we are. Are we? Yeah, because the gate is still up. Yeah, I think for me at least it would be helpful to have more of an obvious alarm. Oh, hello. An obvious alarm like this when we reach an island. Oh, this. I thought that might be it. Oh, good. Oh, hello. The dragon. I guess it is inevitable that it would be here, following me always, even in this world. Our destinies, well, they're intertwined, are they not? Still, for all the harm it has done me, it looks quite in pain, doesn't it? Ooh, dragon does look sad. Looks kind of like a sea turtle. A little bit with the snoot. The rocks on its back seem to be oozing with corruption. Perhaps chipping away at them might soothe it. Go ahead, Stella. All creatures deserve love and care, which is true, by the way. Do what you do best. Okay, perhaps that's not the most appropriate voice for Snake Friend, but you know, just because someone has a fairly alarming sounding voice does not necessarily mean that they're a bad person. What am I supposed to do with this? Oh, apparently not that. Okay. Alright. I don't know what we're doing here. We're just going to go over here again. Oh, here we go. Okay. Hello, where am I? There we go. Okay. Perhaps that's what I'm supposed to do, perhaps not. We shall see. Perhaps not. Yes. Oh, more. Empty shell. And empty. Ah, no, I didn't. No. Okay. Daffodil, would you get out of my way, please? Thank you. Daffodil, I'm trying to get this last one. Could you scoot the fuck out of the way, sweetie? Okay, and also I can't see where I am because of the... Okay, common muscle. That was lovely, not quite what I was going for. I want to get that last thing. Okay. It's probably not even remotely what I was supposed to be doing. Okay. I am completely screwing this up, I'm pretty sure. Oh well. That's okay. As long as we're having fun, then it's all good. and future gamers can use this video as an example of what not to do. Woo! Hey! Sorry. Excellent. Okay, this makes more sense. Yes. Oh, ow! Okay. Alright, can we get up? No, we cannot. We're just going to randomly jump. Oh, there we go. Oh, and randomly jump and fall off. Boop. And do it again. Alright, we are... Oh, I have to jump from platform to platform. I don't like the jumping. Okay. And... wah! Splash. Yes, like I said, I am not good at jumping. Okay. Boop. There's a reason I don't normally play platformers. Splat. And... okay. And I think we are done there. Boop. And yes, of course. It's time to splash in the water again. Woo! Yay! Ah! Okay, little dragon, you're not helping things. Okay. Boop. And... boop. Boop. Splash. Yes, I'm so sorry. I hope that no one ever watches this video in hopes of getting tips on how to play properly, because I am really my timing is really, really bad, and that's okay, because I tell myself at least that I have other strengths. You're about to go down again, aren't you? There we go. Yes, I thought you were about to submerge, so woo! And I still missed you. Fine. Woo! Yay! Yay! I made it! Okay, I get there eventually. As long as it's not a... what? Okay. I get there eventually as long as it's not a timed sort of task, because then I do not. Okay. So we've lost the next two. There we go. And we splashed. Okay. Almost. Getting slightly better at it, though. Boop, boop, boop. Yay. Okay. Fabulous. And... okay. Boop. And yeah, hello. Okay. Okay, do we have to do this again? Yes, we do! Oh, good. Okay. And... alright. So, how far back do we go? Ah. Okay. Okay. There we go. I get a little bit better at the jumping as I go along, but I'm still... it's still very anxiety provoking for me. And so, and I'm, as I mentioned, this is not my strength. I'm much happier not having to jump from place to place, or from hump to hump, as it were. Incredible. It looks relieved, doesn't it? Yeah, jumping gets better. Yeah, it's still sucky. I'm still sucky at it. But yeah, it does get easier with practice, at least. It looks relieved, doesn't it? I wonder what it means. we are ever to cross this dragon's path again, I think we should help it. However I might feel about it. For now, though, I need some time to collect my thoughts. Thank you, Stella, for everything. Okay? And, oh, sad. Why sad? Why sad? Hungry. Okay. Can we food? Can we food you? I don't want to sound picky, but I've eaten this very recently. Don't you have anything else? I tried to give you the carrots last time, but all right, fine. As you may have noticed, I am not terribly good at managing the happiness of my passengers either. It's basically I wait until crisis levels hit, and then we do repair work. And I probably should be using this time to do something else besides standing here waiting for it to cook, but honestly, I just enjoy watching Daffodil play with things. And we're almost, well, actually, no. We could have at least watered some plants or something. Okay. Ooh. Oh, cool, we can hit our head. Okay. I am easily amused. Which is a good thing, because I'm not very good at this game. And so, being easily amused means that I get my money's worth, even when I'm failing. And where did Snake Friend go? Snake Friend isn't here. Oh. Stella, my stomach is rumbling. Would you have anything to nibble on? That's what I've been doing. Give me a freaking chance to give you food. And 2. You don't like fish. No. Stella, don't you remember? I don't eat any animal product. Well, good for you, as one vegan to another, but still, it's in a game. It's not for real. No breast milk or ova. Certainly, they were not meant for our consumption. And the meat, no. So we have a vegan snake. Okay. Alrighty then. I respect your life choices, which is good, but I'm just going to need to do something a bit different. And we're going to... Yes, I think that the roasted veggies should be okay. But let's see, do we need anything here? They're growing okay, and we don't really need them yet, so it's going to... Alright. Okay, I'm going to stand here and wait and do a little dance. Okay. And probably... literally bouncing off the walls. Like I said, I'm easily amused. Sorry. At least I'm not actually punning yet on this stream, so everyone, I think, should be relieved at that. And we go here, and no, can I actually talk? No, I'm going to sit on the sofa. If I could actually talk to Snake Friend instead of sitting on the sofa. Okay, that's gotta be part of the furniture behind Atum's head, and not some strange protuberance that suddenly grew out of his head. Okay, so apparently Snake Friend is asleep, I'm thinking. So we'll give them food in the morning. And it's too dark to navigate, so might as well sleep till morning. I mean, there are probably a zillion other better things that we could do, but I don't know about them, so we'll just do this. Every time I glance over at OBS and see only black background, I am now paranoid. I have no idea why the video disappeared earlier from the game. It should have been fine. Maybe I must have accidentally deleted it somehow from OBS, but I don't know how I did it, or what, or why, or when even. I'm pretty sure it was okay. It was fine yesterday because I did stream. Oh, I shall worry about that tomorrow. Food, and we do not do the fish. No, I didn't mean to give you the fishy. I'm sorry. I did not mean to give you the fishy. I meant to give you the veggie. Oh, thank you. I was quite hungry. Okay. And what's your mood? Okay. Dislikes non-vegan food. Vegan snack. And how is Autumn? Sad? Starving. Okay, so we will give you. Maybe you would like the fishy. Oh boy! I just love food. Keep 'em coming. I can't get enough of it. Okay. And we probably should check on. Whoop! Hello. I did not mean to do that. Sorry. Probably we should check on Gwen. And well. And yes, one of these days I shall not go out the door when I mean to talk to someone. Stella, I'm sure you remember my old sewing machine. It was a diva with gold lettering and a manual wheel. You know I've always been into textiles. Well, a few years ago, I went to a museum which had tons of different sorts of fabric crafting machines. Okay, Gwen's going to want a loom. And I couldn't help but notice that you can build a loom on this ship. This could be a great opportunity for me to teach you a few tricks. And I'm quite sure you'll need thread and fabric soon. The thing is, technically, you can make fabric with a loom, but you don't make thread. You make thread through spinning. But anyway, at least outside of the game. Within the game, who knows? So you should definitely add a loom to this boat. The resources for it should be simple to find. Just check your blueprint table. And I believe we already checked, so we need quartz and wood probably, or I don't know, several things that we don't have but we're working on getting. And hello. Do we need to talk to you? No, we don't. Okay. So I do not remember specifically what we needed for the loom. Oh, no, it's 2. And okay, so kitchen. Okay, so we've got plenty of quartz. We need 1 maple log. And then we need coal and oak plank for the foundry. Okay, sawmill. Okay, so we will need linen thread. Wait, it says time to start weaving those fibers into shiny thread. We don't weave. Okay, sorry, textile geek here. You don't weave the fibers into thread. Thread is what you do. I mean, you can weave the fibers themselves if you don't mind. Okay, nobody cares. I need to knock that off. Okay, sorry. Basically, you need either a dot spindle or a spinning wheel or something equivalent, and then you can weave in most cases. But point is that we need wood, and so we shall. Whoops. Hello. Okay, can we get up on the? No, never mind. All right, we are looking for wood, which will be here, not here. I don't know so much about that. Okay. Okay, just for... Okay, let's go to the crates here. Might as well. And while we are doing that, since we've already spoken to most of our people, then yay! One mackerel. And I feel like there's probably more that I should be doing, but we do need resources, and even though Snake Friend is vegan, not everybody is, and I need to keep up a variety of foodstuffs for Gwyn, because they're very picky. But it's nice that we actually have a vegan character, and especially that they're a snake. That's unexpected and not very stereotypical. It's very cool. Ooh, an eel. Yay. Yeah, that's enough fishing for the moment. And hello, Snake Friend. I think. Oh, you have. Okay. I'm going to hug you because you look sad. Oh, you're sweet. Okay. You're still not terribly happy. Oh, it's from the dragon. Okay. Well, sorry, sweetie, but there's not much I can do to help. Let's see. We will. Oh, there's someone. Atun is up here. Okay, what do you want, Atun? You just fished a bottle out from the sea. Fished out a bottle from the sea. Whatever. You know what I mean. That's not trash. Could be anything in there. A tiny ship, old wine, baby crab. Yes, it could even be trash. Go ahead and crack it open. Oh, that was a cute jump. Okay, let's see. How do we... Whoop! Goodness. You just shook the entire... Oh, it was not Atun who shook the entire thing. Okay. Okay. That is good to know. Oh, yeah, definitely good to know that the boat will stop anytime Daffodil or I leave. And we are diving. Yay for copper ore. Anything else of interest? Ooh, excellent. Nope. Okay. Apparently we're not the best. There we go. We're not the best diver, but we get there eventually. And that should be sufficient. I think so. Boop. And hello. Oh, apparently we weren't fully stopped. That's why they gave us that lovely little note there. Okay. Well, we were close enough to being stopped. I mean, it was right there. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we will open the message in a bottle or open the bottles as soon as I remember how to open our inventory or whatever, however you wish to pronounce it. In the meantime, shall we go look at the other crates? Or, okay, clear out these crates just for the moment. And boop. Then I think it's, oh, shenanigans. Lovely. Upgrades, and we have no shenanigans. That's very sad. Oh, hi, Ash. Oh, a little bit of crackle coming from your computer. Do not have a noise gate. Not sure about that. I have pop filter, but that's about the best thing. So, ooh, more technical problems. I'm using OBS and just plain OBS, and sound capture is with iShowU audio. But I did have some problems with my setups earlier. Yes. Okay. Yes, got the gear. Filters. Yes. And yes, we have no filters. Plus. Okay. Got the plus icon. And okay, if you select noise gate and keep it as default. Okay, do I need to change any of the settings? It's negative 32 dB, negative 26 dB. Actually, no, okay. I thought maybe my white noise machine was on, but okay. Cool. Is that better? Hopefully. I thought maybe it was my white noise machine that I had forgotten to turn off, but I think it is off. I keep the white noise machine going to try to muffle the neighbor sound. So, cool. Thank you so much, Ash. I'm sorry about that. It's okay. Still hear a little crackle. Okay, well, I will. Thank you for letting me know. I will investigate further. Yeah, I've got a lot of technical problems. Okay, at least it's better. So that's something. I'll do some poking around and see. I did try messing when I was trying to get my computer to stream to Discord on Friday evening. I tried messing around with. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, the VOD is going to be a disaster for this one. I had like 10-15 minutes where I didn't realize that the video capture from in OBS had mysteriously disappeared somehow. So it was basically just my little camera picture and a black screen. So yeah, yes. So I specialize in the most ridiculous and stupid technical problems. But on the upside, I now have a technical problems screen. set up. So, nice little holding pattern thing. Uh, okay, well that's good. I'm reassured to hear that it happens to everyone, even people who know much better what they're doing than I do. Because I'm trying very hard to learn. It's just there is a bit of a sharper learning curve than one might have anticipated. And so, thank you again for your assistance, and I will try to figure out what the um, what the what the better settings are for the microphone, and maybe hmm. So I do have an air filter running, but it's all the way across the room. Hmm. I have a dog barking, but she's all the way across the room as well. Tilly, Speedy, Tilly Munchkin. Okay, good girl. Okay, all right. Well then, that. Tell you what. Why? Okay, well it's too early for dinner. One moment, please. I think I will take a quick break and get the dog sorted. Hello. Get the dog sorted and return in just a moment. Hopefully with quieter and more relaxed dogs. So, one moment. I did not go to the break screen, did I? Whoops. This is why I had turned off Studio um, until today when I had to fix the game was not showing. Even my fixes come back and bite my ass. But hey, that's that's just that's just part of being me, and that's okay. All right, so I'm back in time for a sunset. I did not pause the game either, and could at least have left the game running, and you'd have had music. Um, where are my? Oh, are we here? I already. Okay, there we go. Let's dive, and one of these days, though, I will have a completely error-free stream, and then the world will probably end. Vibrant necklace. Oh, good. Another thing to sell to Francis. Whoop. Okay. Okay, we're not going to get that shell, but fine. Okay. There we go. Did he want to sell us? No. All right. And we are. Okay, so you wish to. I don't know if you've noticed, but very tired recently. I'm afraid to say, it's starting to weigh. Don't sound it. I think the guest house, lovely as it's not. It's a bit too quite crowded. But could you manage for me a little private space? Can you? But nothing. Just a place to sleep. With lush green. Like a fountain, too. And I'd be delighted. Stone. Yes. Splendid. Thank you, Stella. Deeply. Okay, so we have a blueprint. Fabulous. Let's go see what we need for that. Because we don't have enough on our to build list at the moment. Build and this. Summer Sanctuary. Oh, okay, so we can't do Summer Sanctuary until. Oh, which is comfy, zen, and adequately moisturized. Internal humidity, or indoor humidity, is very important, trust me. Low indoor humidity increases viral transmission rates. And it also causes health problems, including dry sinuses, dry eyes, itchy skin, all sorts of unpleasant. uh, I actually in my office I actually have a little hygrometer that measures the so that I can vent about it every time it goes down healthy ranges. Essentially, I am. Oh gosh, I've forgotten the character's name on Doctor Who, the moisturize me person. But yes, whatever her name is, that is that is who I am. And we will not be able to do summers or place for a bit of time. And so now, too dark to navigate. I can't even set. Stop. Is it possible again at dark? Yes, fine. Honestly. Oh, okay. Well, that's helpful at least to know what the inventory thing is. Okay. And okay, that was a message in a bottle with a message and contained an ode to an axe. A lumberjack with an axe, crying and sobbing. Old trees aren't feeling the cutting. We'll grow old. Okay. And okay. And message in a bottle. For sure, for Furugawa tours. Greetings from Furugawa. Experience the wonders of the great oak forest and the serenity of magnificent rice fields. Available now in Grino. Grino. An acceptable location. Alrighty then. Yeah, we've got that and that. Okay. And two checklists should be sold. Again, I do love the fact that the game tells you this item should be sold. Do not hang on to it because you will not need it in the future. My inventory winds up growing and growing until I have no room for anything, including myself. So we're just going to sleep until morning. But there's nothing I can build. Okay, so basically, I need oak. Ooh, that one woke up before I did. Fabulous. Alright, and we're moving out of the way so Daffodil does not sit on our face. Excellent. Okay, we'll go ahead and ring the bell because Gwen told us to. Good morning, baby. Good morning, Spot. I missed what Gwen said. Did you? Oh dear, why are you sad? You're hungry again, you need a home. Okay. Have more food? I'll give you more berries. Oh boy! Just love food. I'm skipping the rest of this dialogue because we've seen it a million times, and I imagine we'll see it again. And how are you doing? You're not hungry. You're okay. And Gwen. Where Gwen? Fine. We will just go look and see where we can go. Don't particularly need to sell now, but I bother. Okay. Let's go to Greener Fields. Grinu. See, this is where you really. Well, I don't know if it's proper actual Japanese, but if Anil were here, he would know exactly how to pronounce these things. Because, as has been discussed, Anil knows everything. Or if he doesn't know, he can find out very, very quickly. Which is impressive. There isn't really there. But I wouldn't mind a nice hot dish to warm me up. Okay. Let's see, I have no idea what we gave Win last time. Please go. Go through the door. You please along so I can go through the door. There we go. Okay. Nope. There we go. Okay. Better. We need. No, that's Summer who does that. Let's do a mackerel last time. Wish I could remember. I wish I had short-term memory, or medium-term memory even. But let's do a mackerel just for the halibut. Oh god. Caused pain to myself, actually, with that pun. Sorry. Okay. Going to, oh, no, we wish to go this way. Boop. I didn't want to jump on the windows, on the window frame. Oh dear. Okay. Well, that was fun. All right. While we're waiting, we'll go and collect coffee and flax linen fiber, which is in fact called flax. Thank you very much. Coffee. And okay, yes, I know. A little smoky. I need to go get the stuff from the oven. Fine. How did we get two? Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is, let's see. Are you actually going to eat this? Yes, I know you could go for an amuse-bouche. Thanks. I love it. Okay. Good. That's a relief. And back here. And we are going to do corn. And then we're going to water everything. And let's see. Get some carrots. Okay. Sorry, I do kind of enjoy these sound effects as Stella pulls up root veggies. Okay, okay, I'll wait. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm going to try planting an odd seed, simply because it sounds fun. And then we'll go see what the exclamation point is all about. Slide down. Yes. Once again. The dragon back. Should we help it? Okay, just don't even give me a chance to reply. Alright. Let's get ready for it. And another platforming humiliation. Good. Fantastic. Okay. That's alright. You know, there's no stress or anxiety in this at all. On the upside, it is not a timed challenge. So I appreciate that very much. And we are waiting for there we go. Hello. Okay, there we go. And whoop. Another reason I'm not good at platformers is that I tend to help the character jump by moving my entire body. So yeah, I'm elegant and a complete grown up, right? Yeah, so we'll just keep pretending. And splat. Crap. Whoop. 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 There we go. I'm getting better slowly. But still sucky. But hey, that's okay. Whoop. Hi there. Head. I have other strengths, and this just does not happen to be one of them. And that's okay. Everybody has. Oh. If everyone had, if everyone were good at the same things, then the world would be very boring. Oh dear, okay. Can I actually get on you again? Thank you. Okay. And boop. There we go. Boop. And boop. And crap. Flat. Okay. Come on. We can do it. Good person. Good human. There we go. Okay, this is less disastrous than it was last time. Still not elegant, but hello. There we go. I actually completed that in less than a completely excruciating length of time. So yay. Hopefully next time it will be a tolerable length of time that it takes me. Incredible. It looks relieved. I wonder what it is. We're ever to cross this dragon's path again, I think we should help it. However I might feel. For now, we need some time. But thank you, Stella. Okay, that's exactly what you said last time. And if you say that one more time, I'm not going to be feeding it all out again. Okay, so, oh! Why are you sad? You're hungry again. Alright. Then we will give you a fish. Oh boy! Yes, yes, yes. So, Uncle Atum enjoys food. So we're happy to make him happy. At least I assume his pronouns are he, him, since he mentioned himself or introduced himself as Uncle Atun. I'm assuming that masculine is where it's at for him. And we're probably getting low on fish, so let's go kill some fish. And boop, boop. And we may not actually have fishing skill to do this. I say we, but that may be me and not the character. Oh, there we go. Ooh, black tiger shrimp. The new one. Medium glim bottle. Excellent. And then Daffodil playing with the ball of light, Great. It's been a while since I've broken a fishing line. Okay, so we have arrived, and as soon as I actually catch this fish or break the line trying, we can go. Yay, a herring. We can now go. Gorenu Fields discovered. I'm just going to pronounce it because Gorenu. And I'm also going to never remember, apparently, to move out of the way of the rope ladder so that Daffodil does not sit on my friggin' face. Oh well. One of these days Let's see. I need. Oh, a visitor! Welcome. Are you here for our world-renowned Ragawa tours? Of course you are. You're holding our brochure. The tour is about to start. It takes about 5 minutes and covers 5 minutes and covers the history and flora of this island. After, you'll be able to tell all your friends about it. Don't don't worry. There's no gift shop after this tour. No gift shops, though. That's... oh, well, anyway. Ready? Okay, fine. Perfect. Let's start right away. As you can see, this island doesn't get many visitors. Okay. People tend to focus on big city attractions. Here, it's peaceful and quiet. That's something you'll notice with the fauna. Rice patches and a healthy forest are its main attractions. Moving on, we will... oh. I'm giving a tour here. Over here, the rice production here is quite incredible. Workers harvest around the clock to feed local families. Right now, no one is around. I am not sure why. Sometimes I play in them. When I am off duty, I hope you mean the rice fields and not the people, because that could be messy. But that's beside the point. Off to our next stop. Step off, please. Well, if you... I'm trying to follow you, but also at the same time not. You know, keep moving in such a jerky fashion. All right. You can feel the humidity. I mean, really. Trust me, I live in the southeastern United States. I'm familiar with humidity. This oak forest really gets to me. We have a connection. A strange connection. I tend to skip this part of the tour, to be honest. Okay, now I'm worried about what he's doing to the tree, or what they are doing to the trees. If we could move along, that would be great. Alrighty then. Of these trees that I could cut down, which is a horrible and capitalist sort of thing to say. Speaking of which, this fortune tree is the centerpiece of this whole island. We're not sure when it was first planted. People from all around would travel here and leave little messages. Anything to help with their lives. All right. This concludes our tour. Furugawa Tours is grateful for your participation. Thank you for your ears and your patience. Thank you again for your presence. If you'd like to leave a tip, that would be appreciated. I recommend something along the lines of 50 glims. That's amazing. I knew I struck a chord with you. I'll sign you up to our upcoming tours newsletter. No joy. We're now on a mailing list. You'll have an educational great time. Thank you for your kind spirit. Yeah, we're going to be cutting down some of these trees. I'm sorry. Not this one. Oh my goodness! The sheep? I thought that was a rock. Oh, hello. Can I talk to you? Oh my goodness, you bar. Oh, that is the cutest sheep. I really thought you were a rock. Oh, okay. Right. I am a grown-up and mature. I'm not getting overly excited about an animated sheep in a computer game. He's so cute though, look at him. Look at that little sheep. Okay. Yes, sorry. And we've got... Okay. Okay, that was completely pointless, but it was kind of fun. All right. Oh my goodness. Hello, Raiders. This is oh oh God. That's not scary or pressure at all. Hello. Hi. Oh. Hello, Raiders. I'm basically making a fool of myself with Spiritfarer and forgetting most of my key combinations and having lots of technical problems. So yay! Welcome. Hi, Night Bites. How are you? I'm sorry that I missed the last bit of your stream. I hope everything went well with you and Izumi, and that you crashed mini cars and placed well in your races. Excellent. And look, we have an animated sheep. He looks like a boulder, but when you talk to him, he goes bah. And so, oh, your metal got thrashed. Well, okay, I've seen the way you drive in that game, though, so I'm not really surprised that your car got a little bit squished. Um, so, yeah, but welcome, though. This is supposed to be a reasonably chill game, and we are just about to commit some ecological destruction because we need the wood. And if I can remember, um, I can remember. I'm not very good at cutting down trees, which is probably a good thing. Oh, and it also causes anxiety because the tree falls down onto either you or your cat Daffodil. Um, but now we have wood. And the magic swords. Or saws. They are saws, not swords. I do have vocabulary, I really do. I just have not had much of a nap. And I've never been able to tell whether the cat Daffodil holds their equipment, or equipment, that sounds rude, holds their tools, like this or in their mouth. It's very stressing. Either way, it's cute, but it's also a little peculiar. Which is fine. I mean, they're doing the best they can. They're a cat. And they're partially, I mean, not very many cats are actually charged with being being the assistant Spiritfarer who has taken over from Karen. And so, oh, good, Francis! Yay! Let's see if can I actually get onto Francis's boat. First time, yes! It took me a couple of times to get onto Francis's boat. Francis is a traveling peddler and is delightful. Francis. Over here. If you ever have any clutter, I'm always interested. Maybe we could even trade. You give me your useless objects, I'll give you mine. Just the thought of new curios makes my head spin. I've neatly organized my stock in errands. Oh god, there's a new place I need to look now. Okay. Take a look for yourself. Errands. Everyone loves errands. Not so much. Ooh. Okay. So, Francis wants us to collect these things and will actually reward us with money for that. That's lovely. Grilled fish we can do, grilled veggie we can do, poached fruit. Not done that yet. Try that. Sole we don't have, sockeye salmon no, but we do at least have squid. So, okay, we just have those two options. So let's see. I believe we have a necklace, a vibrant necklace that we can sell. The thing that I do particularly love about this is that it says should be sold in the item description, which really, really helps uh, for those of us with slight hoarder tendencies in games, and less so in real life, but it takes some working. Okay, so we now have 650 more glims, and we wish to see if they have anything to sell us. We've already bought an odd seed that last time, just to find out what it was. We don't have a foundry yet, so I'm going to. I'll buy one more odd seed. Don't know quite. Yeah, that was interesting. Francis's head just sort of opened up and just, do not goose daffodil. Oh, okay. All right. So I think that is sufficient. I'm going to call that as sufficient for interaction with Francis this time, and we will go up here. Come on. Go in here. Plant our new odd seed, and water both of these. And I think boop. And we need to water, what is this, corn, and coffee. Because coffee is vital. Corn we can live without, except that our snake passenger is vegan, so so we do need a steady supply of veggies. But coffee is life. I do not function without coffee, and Uncle Atun probably once. Oh, this is Uncle Atun. There's a serious lack of power tools in here. Maybe that sawmill I was talking about? Yeah, that would work. I don't have the equipment, or I don't have the materials for the sawmill yet. Okay, so, Francis, you can bugger off now. Why are you still here? Okay, I don't know why Francis is hanging out. Normally, when we've concluded our business, yes, you've already said that. Yeah. Okay, basically, Francis telling us how wonderful we are in comparison to Karen, our predecessor in the world. Okay. There we go. And so, actually, I think we need to see what we need. We have several building projects that have been requested, and oh, okay, we can build the loom. Excellent. And okay. Oh no! Oh no. Going to be bad. Oh. I did not plan ahead properly when I was making my little boat. I really would have thought that we could grow more. We'd go up. Okay, so we maybe oops. So spatial skills important in life and in gaming. So can I only build that little. Yes, Tilly. 1 moment, please. Tilly Boo. Thank you. Girl. Sorry. Tilly wishes often to climb in. To be reassured that was one of the neighbors walked by, not the end of the world. So I may have completely knocked over. I can't actually. I move things around. I can. All right. This is little. So. Ooh. Okay. That's weird. Why is that up? Why that's a. But. Ooh. Okay. Why is it okay to overlap these? That does not make sense to me. And it also, I mean, I'm going to do it, obviously, but it just causes a bit of anxiety. Overlapping. Okay, we're moving that. And, whether this will actually is. Okay, maybe the boat is wider than I. Because I would not have expected this. Nope. No, okay, you can't actually. There. And. See? Okay, well. That'll do for the moment. At least I know now how to move around. Helpful. And what does this prove? Can I Okay, so I cannot improve anything. Still, good to know where these things are. And we need to. Oh, right. No short-term memory. I was going to actually build a loom. Do we have right now? Yes, we do. Oh, good. Okay. Okay, that's probably the only place it will actually fit. But I'm not proud because we have a loom now. The annoying thing is that they keep saying that you can use the loom to spin fibers. Not how looms work. No. But you know, I will deal with it. And apparently Gwyn will shut up about some of her or their requirements. I keep wanting to call Gwyn by female pronouns because of the collar and the fancy ears, but I don't recall offhand what their pronouns are. This loom looks fantastic. Don't be scared. It's in perfect working order. Let me show you how it works. You put fiber inside, and then you spin. Okay, thank you for acknowledging the spinning part of the process. You just have to make sure you hit the target. Oh, no, it's a mini game? We have a mini game for the spinning? Oh. Yeah, we have a mini game for the spinning. And you get a little extra. Hit the mark and pretty. Now you try it this far. Oh, lordy. Okay. Okay. We're going to load the loom. What am I supposed to do now? Okay. We are loading. Nope. Okay. Seriously, I've loaded you. Why are you not? Ah, okay. Alright, fine. Trust me, that's not even the most embarrassing my goofs. Okay, so do I have to use the mouse? How do I ah okay. Um okay. Good job. Oops. I will get the hang of this, promise. There we go. It's just so fine-tuned that there's like this much space between interacting with a loom, interacting with Gwen, or going out the door. I have gone outdoors or sat on sofas so many times when I've been trying to interact with characters. See, it's not that hard. Machine does all the work. You just have to flow with it. And that's what makes this so soothing. Yeah, smoking around your fibers, not a good idea. The rhythm sounds utterly. I'll probably give a go. Give a go. I did my. But don't worry about the material. Okay, so Gwen is happier. And that's the kitchen. And this, oh, we need to water the odd seeds. And hopefully at some point, at least the first one is starting to sprout a little. And then down to the field. Thank you, Tilly. Sweetie. Yes. You're all done. Thank you. Veggies. Okay, we're fine with fruits and veggies. And it's getting too dark for us to navigate. So, considering that I've been streaming for roughly 2 hours or so, that's probably pretty much my maximum at this point. So I think I'm going to probably call it there and pick up again next Saturday, probably about ish o'clock or so. Anyway, thank you everyone who has shown up. I appreciate that very much, that you're hanging out with me, and of course thank you Knight for hopefully my first raid. Oh, and very much appreciated. So that was yeah. I'm not terribly good at doing the hand heart thing, but you know, you get the idea. So thank you. And everyone take care, and hopefully I will see you again either in the stream or another one very soon. And stay safe. Excellent. Bye. And